One time, 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole thought. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer boy. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like the dark. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from home. Told her put on that top 3, then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them U.P.K rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about they go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole fuck. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the code and what you speaking to me for. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they create that beat, I read that bitch is like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch. We hold guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride that force. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low. Told that bitches either or. I told you niggas you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
All right. Shalom, Israel. I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And we are here to teach blacks, natives, and Hispanics that are the true children of Israel, according to the Bible. All right. I got some of the brethren, the brothers with me, the Akim with me today in the class. Got Officer Not the Shah, Trooper Marah, got Trooper Quanataza Doc. We're going to get into this topic, y'all. Topic was on racism. Racism. Now, you know, this is a heavy topic right here. You know, this is a big thing that's going on. It's been going on. And we're going to show this in the Bible that racism has been going on for a very long time, all right? Let me get these in. Yeah. So I just want to ask a quick question. Any of y'all brothers just chime in anytime, but I want to ask y'all this question. Just what do you feel racism is? If anybody can just answer, just what do you feel racism is? Trooper Konata as a doc, go ahead.
For me, racism is separation against different ethnicity of people.
Okay. Right. Okay. Anybody else want to chime in?
So like that's what I say. I say racism is preferring your nation over somebody else. That's what I would say.
Right.
Racism is preferring your race, your nationality, or your people over somebody else that ain't your people. That's what I would say.
Right. That's a you know what I'm saying? Right. That's both right. Right answers. That's a right answer. On this, when I Googled, you had anything, Marab Salak?
A lie, sir.
Okay, good. So on this one, I like this definition. When it says racism, it says the belief that different races possesses distinct characteristics, abilities, or qualities, especially so as to distinguish them as inferior or superior to one another. You know what I'm saying? So that's the definition they give everybody. So everybody pretty much is right on the topic of what definition is. I mean, what the definition of racism is. So I just wanted to bring that out. But a big thing that we want to talk about today was God a racist? Was God a racist? You know, we look at racism that it's so bad. You know what I'm saying? Is it? But really, is it bad? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into the topic. go ahead and bring this scripture out so I can get to work right now. I want one of y'all get Deuteronomy chapter 7. We're gonna start at verse 3. Racism. Racism. So this is something that we've been dealing with most definitely in this country right now. We've been dealing with racism, right? But I just want to show y'all out there today that, you know, well, was the Most High racist? Let's see, was the Most High racist? And all right, we just gonna go and get into it. Yeah, if whoever got that Deuteronomy chapter 7 and start at verse 3. Give me 1 second. Let me flip this page. Get it real quick. I want to follow along. All right, go ahead, read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriage with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughters shalt thou take unto thy son.
All right. So we're going to stop right there real quick. So it say neither make marriages with them. Don't give your sons to them. Don't give your daughters to them. So, you know, I know we grow up in the, you know, if you grew up in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying? You can marry who you want to marry. Right? You know what I'm saying? You can marry who you want to marry in the Christian church. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear this dude say all the time. I never really understood what he was saying, but he used to say all the time, it doesn't matter. He used to say it don't matter, you know, who we marry and stuff. You know, Jesus done away with that. You know, that's what he used to say. Jesus got rid of all that. You know, he got rid of all that. So, but we're gonna keep reading. We're gonna see.
Salaki, sir.
Oh, go ahead.
If I may, what you said was so heavy. I remember on that scripture right there. I remember when I was in the little Christian academy school, my oppressor, she was saying, it was this little Edomite, you know, a little Edomite. You know, I was surrounded by them. And, you know, the little Edomite girl, she wanted me or whatever. And my oppressor teacher, she said, the Bible said we not supposed to y'all not supposed to mix together. I never understood what she said about that. So I just, you know what I'm saying? But what you brought up was so heavy because I'm like, okay, that does make sense. Because she did not want me to deal with that Edomite. She wanted me to stay in my own people. So
damn. Okay.
Hey, Salagi, Salagi, you said that was, who was that told you that?
I went to Edomite Christian Academy at school, private school, and you know, and like I said, the Edomite girl wanted me, and the oppressor teacher, she told me, said, you know, the Bible said we're not supposed to cohen together and, you know, be together. You know, she said just to stay with my people.
Damn.
That was the oppressor that told you to keep it.
Oppressor told you. You know why the oppressor told you that, didn't you, Kuna? You know why he told you that? Because he was racist.
Right.
I bet if it was a Chinese girl, he wouldn't have had no problem with that.
Right. It was a she, sir. It was a she.
What? Right. Yeah. Oh, well, shoot.
And then she had the nerve to say, she took me in and called me her grandson. But I'm confused now. I'm confused. I don't know what
you said she took you in and called you your grandson. God, damn.
Yeah, she even said, I can't cook like your black grandmama. I said, Lord have mercy.
She don't want you to be so like it. I don't mean to, you know, I get a little. So like you said that this is your oppressor teacher, and she said she don't want you to mess with her nation. However, she considered you to be her grandson, and she wanted you to consider her to be your grandmother. However, you can't mess with her people though.
Nana, she want me to call her Nana. I
Want you to call her Nana, but you
Sound
can't
like-
mess with her people though.
Right.
Now that's that right there. That's the duality of Christianity right there. That's the duality of it, man. It's like I don't mean to take over your class, Cesar, but yeah, that's the duality that exists in Christianity. How they want us. It's two ways, right? It's two ways they think and two ways that they treat us, man. You know what I'm saying? With one hand, they tell you, "I love you. I love you. You my people. We together. We one." But on the other hand, don't sleep with my people. Don't mess with my people. And ain't nothing wrong with her telling you that. You shouldn't sleep with us. Like you.
Right. Damn
I
right.
see that all the time. I see that all the time in the Christian church.
Right.
And I don't want to bring it out here, but anyway, it's crazy because the church is always, we're Christian, come together, but you got a black church, you got a white church that don't really fool with the black church. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fool with each other. I even learned, well, I ain't gonna say I just learned it, but I really got an understanding of they have a African church. And I asked the African, she's, that was like, I used to be, we used to be Baptist and then we went to the African church. I said, are there any black people in the African church? No. So one, that shows you that they don't even consider themselves to be black people.
Right.
And
Right.
that further shows you that they don't fool with you. They don't fool with black people. So they got their own church. You could, if you really thought you was black or considered us, why not go to our churches? But you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't know. But
damn right.
go ahead. Get that verse number 4. So he said, don't make marriage with them. Don't give your sons to them. Don't give your daughters to them. Read verse number 4. Come.
Verse 4. For they will turn away thy sons from following me. They that may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
So they gonna turn your sons and daughters away. Am I froze?
So you black. I can't see you.
You froze on my end.
Yeah, come on. You froze.
Just a second. I'm about to come back in here.
No.
All right.
No sweat. But now what he's saying is heavy, man. How they'll turn away thy son from following me that they may serve other gods, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's but the big point for me is like we can't give our sons to them, man. We can't give our daughters to them. We gotta have different. It's got to be a difference between them. The same difference that your teacher gave you, Trooper Konata Doc. That's the difference we got to give our children. Is to not sleep with them, to not have relationships with them. You understand? To understand that there is a difference between them and us, man. You know what I mean? We got to understand that there's a difference between them and us, man. You know what I'm saying? But Trooper, my back. I'm gonna pass the class back to him. So like, we didn't go over nothing new.
No, you good. You good. Yeah, I figured they're gonna do that. My computer sucked. But yeah, so don't give your daughters to them. Why? Because they were, what did it say? For they were turned away by sons from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Right.
Like you marrying outside your race is, and a lot of people tell you it's a difficult thing. You know what I'm saying? When you can look at something like simple like the presidential election. Black people think the Democrats are for black people, right?
Right.
You black, you gotta go Democrat, you know what I'm saying? But just even with something like that, when Trump first started, you know what I'm saying? You black, you feel I don't like Trump, you know what I'm saying? He racist or whatever, you at Trump, but you got a white, you know what I'm saying? Your wife white. She might like Trump. I don't think he's racist. Now y'all bumping head, or even worse, your kid. You know what I'm saying? You having a child by somebody outside your race. How's that kid gonna identify? Like he gonna identify as black, or he gonna identify as what the mother is. You know what I'm saying? So take use the Rock for instance, Dwayne Johnson. You know, he's a black man, but he more goes on his what is it, Hawaiian, whatever he is, custom. Samoan. That's what he goes by. He got the Samoan tattoos. He always talking about Samoa. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Most High is saying. You marrying outside your nation, it's gonna turn them away from serving me. And I got another scripture that's gonna kind of, go along with that, because you're gonna be serving what they serve. Well, son, come here. I know your daddy do this, but come with me. I'm gonna show you about my heritage, how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Now that's conflicting with, your beliefs. You know what I'm saying? We believe in the Most High. They believe in whatever they believe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the Most High is saying. Go ahead and read. Go ahead, keep reading verse 5.
Come on. With them, ye shall destroy their altars and break down their image and cut down their groves and burn their ground.
He froze.
He didn't froze. All right, so for time's sake, he froze. He had to come back.
Save his image with fire.
All right, keep go read number. Salaki Trooper Mara. I'm gonna read number 6. I'm gonna read verse 6 for you. You breaking up. You might have to leave out and come back in. We Facebook was down and all that was down, so stuff tripping, acting weird today. Anyway, so I'm gonna read this real quick. Okay. So verse 6 says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God." What does it mean you are a holy people? Can somebody answer that? Yeah, go ahead, Trooper Kunai.
Holy means separate people.
Right. So thou art a holy people. That means you're separate unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Now I want y'all to listen to this. This last part, it says, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right.
Is that not? Go ahead, Trooper Kunai.
I thought the Most High said all people. That's what they said in the Christian church. They said all people. I'm confused. Right. Can you help me understand?
Right. He said, right here, he said he chose you to be above all people that are on the face of the earth. Now, why is that hard to accept? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That the Lord chose, the Most High chose blacks, natives, and Hispanics to be above all people on the face of the earth. But we won't accept that because it don't include who? Who does this not include?
The oppressor, sir.
The oppressor.
Come.
Every time you argue with somebody, I never hear about, well, Africans or Chinese, or you always hear about who? The oppressor.
Right.
Go ahead, Kunat. Go ahead.
All right, sir. Well, the Christian church, they say, for God so loved the world that whoever should believe him, it's okay. I'm confused.
Right.
But you tell me.
Kunat wanted to touch on that John 3:16. We'll touch on that John 3:16. Yeah, in another. We'll do. Yeah, touch on that. No. Because I want to do that. We want to do that anyway. So, right. So they say, so God so loved the world, but we know the world. I'm gonna say that breakdown. That's a heavy subject too, right there. But yeah, he say he chose you over all the people on the face of the earth. But I wanna get back to when it said, neither make marriages with them.
Right.
This is how you know. I want you to somebody get Nehemiah 13. Nehemiah 13 and 25 through 27.
I might have to go out because iPad dad's dead, sir.
Yeah, you too hard. Nehemiah 13.
25, 26.
Yeah, 25, 26. Give me just a second.
Come.
Right. So I want to get to. Here we go. Yeah. So 25, 27. So I want to get back to that. Why you should not make marriages. Now, this wasn't something that they just said, right? This is something that one of a great king in the Bible that he went through when he didn't listen to the Most High. So read that. Yeah.
Come.
I read it.
This the book of Nehemiah, chapter 13, verse 25. And I contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them and plucked off their hair and made them swear by God, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons for yourselves.
Right. So now, made them what? Swear by God, saying, don't give your daughters or your sons to them, and don't you take their daughters or their sons. Right? So it ain't. And what you'll find is a lot of black people, they don't want their kids dating outside their race, but they'll go get them some outside their race, right?
Right.
So I see
Right.
right?
Right.
So they'll do that. But it said, don't you give your children to them, and your daughters and sons away to them, and don't you take none of their daughters and sons. And he got I mean Salakia. Konah. He had to go.
I had to X out, but I'm still here.
Oh, read that. Read verse 26 for me.
Come. Verse 26. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, and who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin.
Right. So he's saying, did not King Solomon. Now we know how great of a king that King Solomon was. He said, did he not sin? Right? These women, even how great and wise King Solomon was, these women still got him doing evil, right? Got him dibbling and dabbling and some of everything. If you ain't never read about that, you need to read. They had him doing all kind of wickedness, right? So if he sinned, King Solomon sinned, right? So don't you think that when you do it, are you know what I'm saying? Aren't you sinning? The Most High don't want you, nobody dealing or marrying outside of their race, right? He said you are a separate people. You're a holy people above all nations.
Right.
Salakia said.
Oh, go ahead.
Salakia said, if I may, can I get an understanding on that outlandish? Nevertheless.
You said the outlandish women? Right. So I had just looked that up. Let me go back and grab that. So when you look it up, so right here it got outlandish. It says bizarre or unfamiliar, but it was really just
Okay.
It's kind of, I think it's outlandish is really just saying foreign or just women that are not of that nation, pretty much.
That's like
thing, but Go ahead, Salaki.
If I could add too,
Right.
with the outlandish definition I see down here, the second definition is foreign or alien. Because I see the bizarre and the unfamiliar, but the second one is foreign or alien. And what I like about that definition is now that woman is outlandish because she's foreign to Israel. She's alien to Israel and our customs, right? So this outlandish woman was not just the fact that she wasn't part of Israel, but the fact that she was alien to everything that we do. Nowhere was there anything that looked like our people and the women that he was messing with. If I could, so like,
no, you're right. Right, and that's the, you know what I'm saying, and that's the truth. So if you marrying, she don't know your customs. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what you. So naturally, she gonna teach what she knows. You know what I'm saying? She in the house with the child. And the Most High understood that. You know, she's in the she gonna, you know what I'm saying? She in the house with the child all the time. She breastfeeding them, she rocking them, burping them, putting them to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So of course, she gonna teach what she knows. She don't, you know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you marry outside, right? Go ahead to hit last verse 27 real quick.
Carlo, verse 27. Shall we then hearken unto you to do all this great evil, and to transgress against our God and marry strange wives?
Right.
Ooh, that's heavy.
Listen, y'all better listen to the word of the Most High, man. Listen to the words of these prophets, what they telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we've been trying to when we were separated before Martin Luther King, just think about all the things that we had going on before Martin Luther King's integration or his marching and stuff like that. Look at all the great stuff that we had going. I got you in just a second. And think of down here, right here in Athens, Alabama, we had the Trinity High School, all black high school right here in Athens. Martin Luther King came and did all that. They said, you Negroes got to break y'all. Come on to this school right here. And one of the stories I heard them tell was black people coming out of that high school were very successful. Right? They were very successful. A lot of successful. In other words, they had a lot of successful people, but when they made them integrate into the high school, now I want to say the high school I went to just started it. I think it was like 1970 something. First letting black people into the school. They got Salaki. I said in Negro. I was born in '88. You know what I'm saying? So look how, you know what I'm saying. So look how short of a time they was accepted. But you know what I'm saying, integrating. But in my opinion, like they would even say we should have stayed separated, right? But anyway, go ahead, Quinat.
Oh, what you said heavy. You know, it's best as we not mix with other nations, because look at Serena Williams,
right,
Halle Berry, Young Jeezy and his ribs. See what all happened when we mix with them? You know, our people fall short. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, everybody want a foreign chick. They want to adapt to their culture. Don't want to stay with their nation. So, of course, these things will happen if you don't know the truth.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
Hey, it's lucky if I could. Hey, one thing that Nehemiah did in verse 25, that's what we're gonna be doing in the kingdom. You understand?
Right.
Now, you might think that
right.
Nehemiah was doing something. We're gonna do something. We're gonna try to fill the same shoes Nehemiah filled with what he did when y'all do that in the kingdom. Nehemiah said that he contended with them and cursed them and smote certain of them. Now, side note, you think cursing is just me saying the F word or dropping the S-bomb and all that. That ain't no curse. That ain't the curse Nehemiah was putting on them.
Right.
That ain't the curse we're gonna put on you in the kingdom if you want to sleep with these white women. So like it. What we're gonna do in the kingdom is we're gonna smoke. You're gonna get smoked with that because that ain't gonna be allowed. You understand? We're gonna pluck that hair out. That ain't gonna be allowed. You understand? That's what's gonna happen in the kingdom. So you might as well go get all that out your system now. Let's get back to our culture. Let's get back to our people. Because I gotta tell y'all, black women, Hispanic women, and Native women are some of the most beautiful women on the face of earth. You ain't gonna find nothing better than that in these other nations, man. You know what I'm saying? So you might well stick with those people. It's a lot.
Heavy.
It's a lot.
That's the truth. Oh, go ahead. I think you got it free. But yeah.
I feel, hey, if that don't sound like our people today, what did our people always?
I don't know. You breaking up a little bit on my end.
Yeah, he in the Matrix. True Mariah in the Matrix, man. It's a lot of True Mariah. You in the Matrix.
Right.
We can't hear you.
But
brother I know you're gonna bring a heavy point out, but he in the Matrix. So
yeah, we got it's all messing up. I'm just storming.
Right. That's right. Right.
Y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead get seconds because somebody get second Esdras 6 and 54. We're gonna read 54 through 56. Yeah, you went out on us, Troop Mariah.
Salaki. Can y'all hear me?
Come.
Can you hear me?
Come, we can hear you.
Oh, hello. Okay. I was just saying that, man, if that ain't like our people today, man, what we always talk about, like, hey, we smoking on this person, we smoking on that person.
Oh, yeah.
And the scripture speaks on these type of slangs, man. You know, I might be going a little off, but I just had to bring that out. Like, hey, say they will smoke. Yeah, you know.
So you said second entrance, what?
So second Esdras, that's gonna be up. Second Esdras 6, and we're gonna go to verse 54 through 56. All right. So and one thing, you know, you're gonna hear everybody say, well, we all come from Adam. Right? We all come from Adam, so we are one flesh. We are one, you know what they say. That's true. We all come from Adam. But let's see what the Most High said, though. We all come from Adam, but let's see what the Most High said. Anybody, y'all got that scripture?
Come on.
You got to read it for me, Ward.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras. Is that chapter first?
Right. So lock it. I was not the shot. Can you read it for me?
Con, I got you. Yeah, hey, Salaya, True Mariah, I'm gonna remove you, man. If you don't mind, Baba Kusha, can you bag out and then come back in? Cause you kind of lagging on my end. Just try to bag out, come back in, all right? The water. Hey, this is all right. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 54. And it reads, after these things, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right. So we all come from Adam. But it still broke it down and said, and the people that he chose. Mm-hmm. All right, keep reading.
God. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
All right, so he's saying the Most High made the world for our sakes.
Right.
He didn't say he made the world for everybody's sake.
Right.
He didn't say he made the world so everybody can hold hands and sing and dance while the oppressor stab you in the back. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he didn't say that. He said you made the world for our sakes.
That's right.
Read on Baba Kushai. Go and get that last verse.
Verse 57. Slagia, verse 56. As for the other people, which also came of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now we all come from Adam.
Right.
God.
Right? But here he said also the people that he chose came from Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said another verse that he made the world for our sakes.
Right.
And then now he's giving you something that he's telling you now. This is how I feel about the other nations that come from Adam. Start 56. Read that over again, Baba Kushai.
No sweat. Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Unto spittle. I kept saying unto spittle, not the spit, but the little drip, the
white stuff in the corner.
The white stuff. They like spittle. The other nations are like spittle. Now, why we can't accept that?
God.
Why we can't accept what the Most High has given us? Why we can't accept how the Most High feels? Why do we have to always include everybody?
Right.
Why do we always have to feel like if I go marry this oppressor, well, I don't even know how to say that, right? I'm just gonna. Why we always got to say and feel like if I go marry this white woman,
right?
I guess I'll have higher status or I look certain type of way. Or if I go marry, like Quana said, this foreign chick,
right?
I'll be better off. Like Young Jeezy. But who else is married? Well, shoot, it's a lot of
Jonathan Majors, Salakia,
Jonathan Majors. White woman had him running down the street. You just big black man. This white woman got you running down the street.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
Michael Jordan. And instead of wanting to make money and find you somebody of your nation to help raise them up, or give them better lifestyle, you want to go to the oppressor.
Right.
You want to go to the oppressor whose ancestors used to whip your ancestors, rape your ancestors, rob your ancestors, sleep with kids. What didn't they do? Experiment on you. They used to skin black people alive and use their skin for leather. Because they said it was smoother than leather.
That's right.
Skin you alive and made a Bible out of it. That Bible was in the what was it, Harvard?
Yeah, it's in the Harvard. I remember
a medical Bible out of the skin of a black
man. Right.
But you don't want to stay with your own people.
Right.
You think that white woman gonna raise you up to another level when the Most High said what the Most High said Officer not the shot. What the Most High said about the other nation?
They be like unto spittle.
Unto spittle. You just lowered yourself marrying that white woman.
Right.
You just lowered yourself into that white woman. I'm gonna move on. Somebody get. I got.
Hey, so like if I could.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say if I could, I just wanted to read that last part because that last part.
Oh yeah, locking. You right.
He said, hey, no sweat. He says, and has likened the abundance. Has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Now, so like if I could, I had me a Coca-Cola earlier today. So like I had me a light little Dr. Pepper. I was on the way back to my desk. You know what I'm saying? And on the way to my desk, I started walking a little fast. I had a little bit come out the cup. You know what I'm saying? It was just a little bit. I had a little bit come out the cup. Man, I didn't even think about that little drop. Man, I kept on walking. I kept on moving. That little drop that came out my cup, I ain't even think about getting a paper towel, wipe it up. I ain't think about getting no tissue to get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all watch out for that step right there. I didn't do any of that. What I did, I kept it moving. And that's what the Lord, this is what the Lord says about these other nations. These other nations are nothing but that little drop that came out my cup. And you want to go out there and get with one of them?
Right.
It's like it. God is a racist if you didn't know it.
He is a racist.
Damn, bro.
And that's that Christian church.
Right.
That is that Christian mentality that you got to accept everybody. You got to love everybody. You looking at Billy daughter.
Right.
You want to marry Billy daughter. Billy mad because you trying to talk to his daughter, but Billy feel like he got to let you marry his daughter because he's a Christian.
Right.
Right? Your daddy over here don't want you to marry the girl, but he feel like he got to let you marry because he a Christian.
Right.
So now you really got two different nations at a wedding really don't like each other. Only people that like each other is the ones getting married. Everybody else looking like, look at these.
Right.
They don't like each other.
That's
right.
What I'm saying, it ain't from what I think, it's from what I have experienced. Okay. I've experienced it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm gonna move on because I got 3 more quick scriptures. Is it 3? About 3 more quick scriptures. Somebody gets Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Psalms 147, verse 19 and 20. Yeah, we gonna This is like Christianity is a trip, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't really understand, like, just having to accept everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Accept everything. That's what you made. You got to go really act. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even being true to yourself because you really don't like them anyway. They don't like you.
Right.
I didn't see where being in church. You know, me being in the Christian church where a black couple and a mixed couple go into a white church, they're treated differently. The black church are more accepted, but when they go to that white church, they're not liking that.
Right.
And they were, you know what I'm saying, complaining. I don't like that in that white church. But for some odd reason, in that black church, we're more acceptable to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Black church be so brainwashed, they liable to let somebody come into church and do harm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. White church at least got the sense enough to, well, shoot, he might have a gun. I'm gonna pull him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Black church, they might just lay down and pray.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say, man, what you saying heavy, bro, because that's what happened with Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof didn't go on no white church. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no black Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof went into a black church. You know what I'm saying? And then and another point I want to bring out, man, I just want to say this piece right here. They say confession is good for the soul.
Right.
Now, when I was in the Christian church, right? We was in the Christian church together. This is all my. When I was in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying? When I was in the Christian church.
That was another dude. It wasn't
all right.
Whoever that was, I was in the Christian church with. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that was, I was in the Christian church with. Nah, man. Me and my real man went to we said we're gonna go try a different church. We messed around and fell in a white church, predominantly white church. We ain't know where we were going. We were just out here doing something. This is around the time Obama was in office. Man, first of all, we got in there. We got so many disgusting looks just because we was different than everybody else that was in there. You understand? It may have been like 1 or 2 more. And then we got in there, the preacher started preaching. You could tell like something was just off. He was like, you could tell it wasn't his normal kind of sermon. He had a different kind of sermon, right? And then when the brother started praying, he started praying for the conservative. And we pray for the conservative leadership. We want to pray for the conservative leaders that they can lead America and kind of help get America back on track. You already know if you're a black man in America, whenever you hear conservative, that's dog whistle for this is we praying for the white folks. We ain't praying for the niggas. Right. We ain't praying for the black man. We praying for the white man. And that's what this preacher was saying. In front of me, while me and my wife are here trying to hear the Bible, he want to talk about we gotta pray for the conservatives. That should have been my lesson right there. But I need to get out of the Christian church. The Christian church was not a place for me. That should have been a lesson for me right then, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just want to put that out there.
I had the same type of experience. We went to this white church. I don't know where he went. He just looked at me and was like, "Black is evil in the Bible." when God, what he said, white was pure and holy. This is how this man is talking.
Right.
Evil. It's evil all through the Bible. You have a black heart, and me and my ribs is like, this I ain't say oppress. This mug trying to say right. And guess what they did? So they had a black preacher, and from the experience, every black preacher that preached at a white church, you probably was there about a year, and then they fired you. You know what I'm saying? But that's any Christian, if you're watching, your time is limited in that church. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Conservative. He was trying to be nice and racist.
Yeah, he was trying to be real nice and racist.
Conservatives that they can lead. And I'm tired of working.
It's a lot if I made, man.
That brother got a strong back right there. I need him.
That's right.
Go ahead, True Morale.
Hey, it's a lot if I made, man. I had a pastor, man, like, and I was talking to the pastor about, just being he's so adapted to the way of white people teaching the truth, teaching the Bible, right, to the point that he's blind to the truth. So it's like man, man. So I was telling him like, hey man, because he got these people helping him, they helping him on the whole foundation of his church. Get what I'm saying? They the ones supporting his whole church. So, to the point they're like, hey man, so, even though you got other people, we inside your church, we trying to learn, but we getting taught lies. And I'm inside the church and I'm like, man, so I had a black Christ on my phone. I had like my screensaver, what I'm saying, like the picture, this is a black Jesus on my phone, and I'm like, man, listen. So, the pastor seen Jesus on my phone and he was like, oh, he had something to say about it. Oh man, who are they? I had to tell him like, Pat, don't do that, man. Because if I had a white Jesus, you wouldn't have said nothing. Right. If I had a white Jesus on my phone, you wouldn't have said a thing to me about nothing. You get what I'm saying? I said, Pat, don't do that, man. I told her, I said, don't do that, man. I said, don't do that. Because if I had a white Jesus on my phone, you wouldn't have said nothing. He was like, yeah, but he had to say that, he's Middle Eastern. He's not all the way black. He's an Eastern black. Like, man, come on, man. You got all these white Jesus around here now. If I get a black Christ on my phone, you got something to say, man. Right. You seen that black Christ on my phone. You come walk up on me and seeing the black Christ on my phone. You talking about, what you got on your phone? Man, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. If I had a white Jesus on my phone, you wouldn't have said nothing.
Right. You said it's a black pastor.
It's a black pastor. Black pastor, you know. And on top of that, this black pastor got all this, you know, halfway houses, he's taking people in and all this stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, don't do that. Hold up, bro. I got this. Hold up, dog. I got this. Yeah, I got a black Christ. I say this black Jesus in my phone. You know what I'm saying? And my screen cover. So you talk to me and I pull up, you're gonna see this black Jesus in my phone. So you got that. I said, man, don't do that, man, because of if he was white, you wouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
You wouldn't have said nothing.
Right.
That's how brainwashed we is. Like, that's how messed up we is. For real.
That's right.
That's how it is.
That's how messed up we is.
That would be, you know, that's what they've been showing. A white man is our savior.
Wow.
Real.
He the one, you know what I'm saying? He the one messed us up in the first place, and he got to come save us too, I guess.
Right.
You know
you gotta fight now. Now you gotta try to defend this black Jesus. You gotta try to step up against this black Jesus. Oh, nah, he's Middle Eastern. He's not black. But we sure know he ain't white. Right. You got a white picture up on your. We know he ain't white. We got all these white pictures. Right. We know he ain't white. You defending that?
But that's the thing. They don't look at other nations how the Most High want them to look at other nations. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that you know what I'm saying, having a white man on your side or a white woman on your side, that's an upgrade to a black man. You know what I'm saying? That's an upgrade to a black person.
Right.
But when the Most High said he look at them like spittle.
Right.
Like a drop out of a vessel. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that mindset of knowing that these people are nothing compared to us. The Most High has chosen us, what did he say, over all people on the face of the earth. But we've been so brainwashed and coming out of slavery and things like that. We think we have to be like them. We think we got to drive the cars that they drive. We gotta wear suits like them. You know what I'm saying? I used to hear all the time, what never made sense to me. You know, dressing how we dress, black churches, black leaders would look down on that. You know, you need to dress more professional, or look more like a godly man. What does a godly man do? Like? Wear a suit
and tie.
Don't the mob wear suits? Don't the mob wear suits and they murdering and selling drugs? Don't they wear suits all the time? You always see them in a suit.
That's right.
Don't your lying pastor, Mr. Have you been swallowed? But I ain't gonna get, but you know what I'm saying. So you know, so that's how they are. I got preached on at the age, I think I was about 9 years old. You know, preacher preached on me, said because I had what does he call? Because I had designed a part in my head. I had two parts. I had a long one and like a little short one, was like the little style. I'm saying it. I'm saying it because I got a part in my head. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? This is when I started losing respect for him, but I don't want to hold out too long. So let me go and get this Psalms 147, 19 and 20. Everybody got that?
Okay. It's the book of Psalms 147, verse 19. He showed his word into Jacob, his statutes and his judgment into Israel. Verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Right. So he showed his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. And he said he ain't dealt so with any other nation. They have not known his judgments. You know, they have not known them. And then it said at the end, it said, praise ye the Lord. He didn't give these commandments to everybody. He didn't give these judgments. He gave it to you, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. He gave it to you.
Right.
He didn't give it to everybody.
Right.
So I'm gonna So anyway, but he didn't give it to everybody. He gave it to blacks, natives, and Hispanics. So you better be making sure that you're following these law, statute, commandments. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You can't do like other nations because he didn't give it to them.
Right.
What?
So anyway, we got something coming. Well, he didn't give it to them. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give it to a Hamite, man. He didn't give it to a Hamite.
Right.
He gave it to black, natives, and Hispanics, right? So hit Amos, unless you want to touch on whatever that is.
Kind of, if I could,
Yeah.
you know, I enjoy a good
I got a good
engagement. Huh?
Go ahead.
Now I enjoy engaging with the crowd. Hey, Vlad, I'm assuming that you are the spittle that we have out here. You understand? I understand. From your name that you got. Now I don't know who you are because you look like you like to type on the keyboard and put out what you know what I mean, your opinions and thoughts instead of asking questions and getting understanding. But that's an oppressive thing to do. That is an Edomite thing to do. You understand? Is to assume that you know something when you know nothing and push on that idea. You understand?
right.
So Vlad the Kabar, you say that we are Hamites. We are not Hamites. We are the children of Israel. We are the real Jews, not that Jewish man you worship over there. You understand? We're the real Jews. You understand? So understand that. I just wanted to touch on that. So
Can I bring out a definition for him real quick?
Come on, please do.
Well, let me give you this. This something old right here. Since we Hamites, can I read this real quick? Now this is the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. For you, Vlad. Since we're Hamites, I want to see what they thought back then. You know what I'm saying? It says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, probably born about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races. You know what the progenitor is, don't you, Vlad? The progenitor is what? He came the father, or that's what the father of the dark races, But it says this, but not the blacks, right? I would say not the Negroes, not the blacks, but the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, Libyans, and the Canaanites. Right there, we're not Hamites, sir.
Right.
I don't know why people want to get on here and try to troll. They have no information. They just throw stuff in here.
That's right.
I'm talking about take that back. You're not. What? I take that back. You're not a Hamite. You're a beast of the field. Anyway,
he's just trolling.
He's just trying to troll. We make up. It might be I.U.I.C, but you know, making up fake.
It might be.
Yeah, we understand that. Let me keep going on. But you know, that's for the people that's out here looking at these comments. He's saying we Hamites. I just gave right, but let me go ahead. Let me get Amos 3:1.
Damn right.
3. I'm sorry, Amos 3:1 through 2, real quick, and then I got one more scripture after that. I want to give another definition. Amos 3:1. Give me a second. We'll make sure I get that too.
So you had a comment. Somebody said last name Israel. Said, what y'all lie about today?
Yeah, it's fake account. Them fake account. We ain't worried about it. Yeah, Amos 3. All right, and 1 and 2. Somebody read that for me.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Right.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Right.
Therefore, will I punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. And he gonna punish us. But Vlad, stay right there. I got man, you was perfect timing with your comment. He said, I am a Edomite power. You are perfect timing Boy, I tell you, the Most High Christ, perfect timing. But yeah, he said, "You only have I known out of all the families of the earth. So therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. You're gonna get punished when you sleep with that white woman."
That's
Jonathan
right.
Majors. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get punished when you marry outside your race. You're gonna get punished when you go eat that shrimp, crab, and lobster. You're gonna get punished when you mess with this Vlad, the Kipper bar, whatever, the Edomite man.
Right.
You're gonna get punished, right? But let me go ahead and make sure I get this. Romans 9 and 13. I had, you know what I'm saying? He was right on time.
I know that. It's a lot. If I may, I know that top of my head right there. Let me say that one.
Romans 9 and 13, and I'm gonna give you a good. Oh man, Romans 9:13. Thank you, Vlad. Edomites wrote the Bible. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if Edomites wrote the Bible. Let's see if they would put this in the Bible, Vlad.
Right.
Yeah, Romans 9 and 13. What was it? Vlad. How you say it? Say it like Boosie.
I'm gonna say it like country black. Glad. Call him glad.
Glad. Oh, Romans. Give me a second. Romans 9:13.
I knew that was coming. I like this.
Romans 9:13. Yeah, go ahead, read that.
Khan. This the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Hold on. So it said, Jacob have I loved. We know the children of Israel, the blacks, natives, and Hispanics come from Jacob, right? Right. So dang, the Most High said he loves Jacob. But let's see what he said about your forefather, Vladdy, whatever you said. Keep reading.
Khan. And Esau have I hated.
But Esau have I hated. You said you're an Edomite. The nation of Edom comes from Esau.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So why would the Edomites write a Bible where it says God hates them?
Right.
Well, did that make sense?
Right.
So the Edomites gonna write a Bible and say God hates us.
Right. That's
we gonna start from Genesis and write about this and the kings of Israel and all this great Israel. And guess what? God hates us.
That's right.
Damn right.
That's right.
This is what I understand. Let me give you a definition. So this is a definition of Idumea, right? So it says the name used by Greeks and Romans for the country of Edom. So now that you know, when he was those Romans that were walking on the earth in that time of Christ, he was saying he didn't love them.
Right.
So I never understood how y'all would keep everybody want to say Paul was talking to the Greeks. He was talking to the Gentiles. Really, what they would say, Paul was talking to the white people. Right. But right here is showing you that those Greeks and those Romans were Edomites.
Right.
He just read, as it is written. Read that again, Quina.
Khan. The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 13. As it's written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Jacob have I loved, and Vlad have I hated. That's what it said. Because he said he's an Edomite. He said he's whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And anyway, this is why you got to separate from these wicked nations, man.
That's right.
He ain't got no scholarship, nothing.
That's right. Damn right.
He just posting stuff. Now we got, who is it? I don't know. These Naphtali's, whatever, Naphtali's. You know, you got two different ones magically. You know what I'm saying? So you already know, just people troll in the comments.
That's right.
But anyway, that's what the class is on. The Most High was racist. The Most High wanted you to love your people. The Most High puts you above white people, Asian people, Canaanite people. You know what I'm saying? He puts you above all nations on the face of the earth.
Right.
That's right.
This is not something that we're making up. This is what I understand. You know, this is not something we coming up with, trying to teach falsely. No, this is scripture. I just read the scriptures that told you this. He didn't deal with every nation. He didn't give every nation his statutes and judgments. He only gave them unto Israel. And he said, only dealt with you, so I'll only punish you for your iniquity. We got to get out of this trying to be like everybody.
Right.
We got to be like who the Most High wanted us to be. We got to be the children of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do what everybody do. You know what I'm saying? I got you right in the say. We can't be out here doing what everybody do. We can't be out here whoring. Right. We can't be out here selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? We can't be out here just cheating our people out of money. You know what I'm saying? Scamming like the Africans.
Right.
I'm some scammers, boy.
That's right.
What'd you say that?
Oh God!
Ain't no better scammer.
What'd you say? You want something? He said in the kingdom. What'd you say? I'm scared. Well, right. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't do that. We got to be brotherly to one to another. It brings it back to the brotherhood class. You know what I'm saying? We got to be brotherly, man. We gotta love our people. We got to put our people before anybody. You know what I'm saying? Right. Before all nations. All nations. We got to look out for each other. Like, it's nothing wrong. What they call it, pro-black. There's nothing wrong with that. Right. Quit letting Christianity think that it's wrong for you to put your people first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I asked a question at an old job one time. I said, I asked a white man. So you seen a white man on the corner and a black man, on the side of the road. I said, you see a black man on the side of the road and a white man on the side of the road. I said, who would you help first? He looked at me for a second. He said, I help the black man. I said, now be truthful. Right. Be truthful. I'm just asking you the question to be truthful. And he looked at me again and said, yeah, I probably help the white man first.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right?
Right.
But us as black people, you know, we would really go help their white family first because we feel like we got to try to prove our love to whites.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? We feel like that, but before I keep rambling.
Hey, so like if I could, I wanted to add one thing to what you were saying. And it's not just that we got to prove our love, but we got to prove our value.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to prove our value because they're the ones that we judge our value against. We got to prove our value to these oppressors.
Yeah, that's heavy.
And they got to be the ones that tell us that we good. They got to be the ones that tell us we straight. We of worth. But we can't tell each other that and believe that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what this brother this individual in the chat said. He says, I know personally Hispanics hate black people. Well, I got news for you on your new school of thought. Take this little new school of thought and add it to your collection. I know black people that hate black people.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just Hispanics that hate black people. You understand? Right. It's black people hate black people too. So, yes, all blacks, Hispanics, and natives, you understand, are the Israelites according to the Bible. You understand? If you got anything that go against that, bring your scripture and we can break that down. But that's all I want to say. So, like,
no, I mean, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? You got blacks. I mean, like I said, I think I said in one class, I said the oppressor on that conquer and divide, he's a genius on that. I can't. How you rape, rob, and pillage blacks, natives, and Hispanics and still find a way to get them to love you more than they love their own damn people.
Right.
Like, I never understood that.
Like I said, it's called chess, not checkers.
He did a shit.
Like he played chess.
Right. So yeah. This man right here.
It's a lot to serve my man.
But anyway, y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
I think True Morale want to say something.
Oh yeah,
sir. Hey, it's a lock if I may, sir. you know, they it makes so much sense that the reason why they will want to kill and crucify Christ the way they did, because he was a racist. You know what I'm saying? He was a top. I'm talking about top dog racist. You know what I'm saying? And to tell them, hey, he quoting the Old Testament. Hey, Jacob, I love Esau, I hated. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he was considered a top dog racist. And it makes sense why you want to kill this man. Why y'all want to kill that man the way our own people. You know what I'm saying? It be our own people. When we get to speaking stuff like that, they come against it. They come against it. You know what I'm saying? They the main ones fighting against it. You know?
That's right.
The main one.
That's right. That's right.
And Christ called a white woman a dog.
Dog. Straight up.
Dog said a dog. Man, come on.
Damn right.
Like, come on. If it was all love, when she started asking for help, the disciples would have been like, let's help her, Christ. But the disciples say, hey, send her away. She cried after us.
Get out of here, man.
And Christ's response, like we said, Christ's response wasn't, well, she needs help, y'all. So we got no. Christ's response was, it ain't meat to give the children's bread unto dogs.
That's
right.
That was his response. So Christ was listening to, you know, he wasn't finna help her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
that's right.
Yeah, he called a white woman a dog, Vlad.
All right.
Real talk.
All right. Hey, so like if I could, I know you trying to end the class.
No, you
but
good.
You know, what you saying is heavy, bro, because like that's how you know that black folks is the real Jews, man. Because you talking about Christ said that like the Israelites was trying to send him away, but he was calling on. He kept going to Christ, somebody, I need your help. But what do? We still ain't gonna do nothing for you. But here, take the little piece and get on out my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take the little cord and get on out my face, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Christ didn't, like you said, to your point, Christ didn't go back and help him. Christ didn't say, all right, we'll take you on in. Come on, we'll help you. You said, it's not meat to give bread to dogs. And then she said, but we'll take the crumbs. He said, yeah, all right, straight. You been good. Go ahead now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Christ was an austere. You know
damn
Christ
right.
was an austere. You know what I mean? They was a real nigga, so like it.
Right. But you 100% right, correct. He was written. Christ was for his people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was for his people. I don't, Christianity just make it, Christ came for everybody. So, in that way, but it clearly states in the scriptures, for he will save his people. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't say that he will save everybody.
Right.
So, but anyway, y'all got anything else? You know what I'm saying? I've been on that night shift for a month. So it throw me out. So I'm getting back in the swing of things. You know what I'm saying? I hate that night shift. It just get me out, pull me away. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Pull you away from everything. But yeah, I believe everything. Class was Tawab, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So you good? Everything Tawab?
Okay, it's up to you.
Oh no, I'm good. It's pointless. Really.
Yeah, no sweat. You can go clip it. We read the security announcements.
All right. You got? Do I got them? Anybody got the security?
True, y'all got the security announcements?
I never received them, sir.
I got it. It's on my other phone. I gotta go get my other phone real quick. Slocky.
This man crazy, man. Now he's saying, nah, I'm just kidding though. I love
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. That brother, that Vlad, the Khabibur, whatever his name is, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna put nothing on it, but I'm gonna tell you, I think the fingers that's typing the messages is from a nigga. So like, I think that's from a black.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
all of it.
So he might well stop the trolling.
All of them come
black.
from a black.
Come on in here, man.
Right, just get in
You
class.
listen to the class. You might as well come on in here, Vlad the Kebabber.
All right, these fake pages, man.
You know
Go on the page, they got one follower. It say new to Facebook. account made today.
Right.
Right. Listen, y'all.
Everybody be one of them purple boys.
The questions.
That's why I think you been laughing the laugh for real. Go ahead.
The last question don't even. I'm trying to read it. I don't know what they meant. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you go ahead with them security announcements.
Con, sir. We are the I.S.U.P.K. started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are to be saluted. There are limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, number 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew. Mayashua, 10% of every penny. And any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like. Upcoming holy convocation, the feast, the Passover. Passover would be that'll be in April the 20th.
That's right.
It'll be April the 20th. The Passover coming up in April the 20th. Upcoming holy convocation announcement. Holy convocation from sheep. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin boards in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
All right. Trooper Kunata, you mind saluting us out, Baba Kusha?
God.
And I hit the
what's that word? Like with the Amajim?
There you go.
Star being turned to the east.
Let's say Majim Shabbat.
Oh yeah, Salak. Amaj Shabbat.
Yep.
Majim. Barak.
How about Jimmy out shot?
Majim Batal. A courteous salute to the sisters. Amajim. Amaj Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Majim Batal. Class dismissed.
Damn right.
Oh.